Thanks for joining us. We are really late. We're really late because, hi, Jesse.
Full hour.
We're,
Jesse Haynes.
huh?
No,
Is
no,
that one of
different.
yours?
No, Jesse Haynes is not a different person.
But hello.
Hi, Jesse Haynes.
Where are you from? Write in. We're friendly here. We're talking flirting, dating, just a little BDSM.
Yeah.
Just we're very late because life happens. Shauna, hello. Basically, there's going to be a super moon in Virgo this Saturday, so a lot of deep shit is coming up. So if things are happening to you, that's why it is. Hi, Shauna. Yay. Glad you couldn't join. So we've got a couple of topics today. We're talking about what women want. We're talking about flirting. Is it meaningless?
Yep, sorry.
I think I just got flirted at.
She said the word.
Really awkward. All right, and there's going to be tea. This will be another tea talk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got hearts for tea. I think it was for tea.
I think it was for tea. Yeah,
I think
we're
so. It's okay.
It's
all right. If we could, we'd go and feed it to you directly. So let's jump right in. I know that you're here probably because you saw the BDSM part. So, what the heck? I made sure I was having a good hair day. It always looks. You know what? Maybe I should be sitting on that side.
Yeah.
When you go get the tea, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch with you. So, and then this like examination light here. So. So once again, Adrian has plied me with a home-cooked meal.
Oh, yes.
And,
Sriracha. No, I think the light is not so much an investigation. It's like a halo over our heads because we're going to be truth tellers tonight. That's what we're
a little too honest. We're a little too honest about everything.
We're bringing it down. We're bringing down the hammer of truth.
You are so not hardcore.
No, I'm not.
Speaking of hardcore, there's a cool test out there. It's called, you pull your result at BDSMtest.org, I believe. And it is... BDSMtest.org. Yeah. So don't surf there now, unless you have a separate computer, then go check it out. And...
people on their phones be like, I got this.
I made Adrian take it.
I took it. It was a little risque. But no, it was interesting. I mean, I went through it. I
told him he might have to share his results online really quick. These are what they look like. Woo. Hi, Terry. We're talking about the BDSM test. Aren't you glad you joined?
We went in for the kill. We're like, oh, women, the BDSM.
BDSMtest.org. So my results were not surprising. Those of you who have seen my videos, I've talked about kink before. Sinclair Sexsmith has hosted me and interviewed me on that before, kink and mental health. And so I already knew what my results would come with.
Kink and mental health.
I told you to go stalk my blog.
Go stalk a blog.
www.sexlovestory.com for the kink stuff. For my travel stuff, sophiachang.com. And so, but take the test. Tell me what you got on it. Tweet me or email me or Facebook me. Somebody gave us hearts. Somebody's taking it right now.
In what way?
Oh, exciting. Your lives are more interesting than ours. So, oh my God, does this scarf have a cat on it?
Shouldn't know.
I'm suddenly really, really allergic. I have not been allergic.
That's nowhere to be
in
seen.
This house.
Take it off. You need to. Dating.
Let's go on. Let's move on to dating. Dating and flirting. But yeah, let's figure out what those are. So the interesting thing about the results for me was that Adrian was all over the place with his results.
It's like darts. I might as well be throwing darts at the kink wall.
Whereas I was very clearly... I do very much, I'm a submissive. I don't like anything dominant. Everything was like 0% for dominant. I'm not going to have none of that. None of that here. So...
No.
But I think one reason you were giving was that you feel like you just don't know what it is that you like yet.
It's not so much that I don't know what it is I like. It's more. I think it's a couple things. For me, I think it's I haven't found a partner. So the part where I don't know what I like is I haven't had a partner who really is like gung ho, determined on any one thing. And the other part is that, you know, when I am like perusing porn or something like that, I'm not like, oh, I really got to have this to get off or whatever. So it's like, and like we were talking about before, it's not, porn is more fantasy.
We always
than
pre-talk
reality.
about these
Yeah,
talks, even though it sounds like we have no idea what we're talking about when we get on.
Fools, all of us. We're just BSing you. No. It is an indicator. I think your porn habits are at least an indicator of your instinct. What you want.
I do think, yeah. And actually, what I like about the test is it's almost like a personality test in a way, in that it shows you, I think, even truer what you are. Because like what Adrian was saying, there's something very basic, very primal that you can't hide when it comes to your sex. And so you can pretend you're a certain way personality-wise with your Myers-Briggs or whatsoever. How did we suddenly get 6 people out of 4? For those of you just joining, BDSMtest.org. I made Adrian take the test, and we're talking about our results and what the implications mean. So yeah, I feel like you definitely can learn more about yourself through your sex, because it's harder to be like, to fake that, oh, that turns me on, yeah, I keep doing that, you know, like, I mean, you know when it does or doesn't. So yeah,
it's like a deep chemical reaction. You're like, oh, that's
it either does it for you or it doesn't, or you don't know that it does, but you know, you like, hey,
like, yeah, ding, hearts over your head.
The hearts, yes, push these. It's like somebody's tapping the Periscope screen. That's really weird. Every time I do that, it looks weird.
Tapping your back. Yeah. Where's that heart?
Tap us. Well, tapping. What is?
Oh, we lost
what
someone.
Is wrong? I know. We told somebody was like, "Fuck this." So I would take this test not just for your sexual proclivity, but to understand more about what your base instinct is. And a lot of this, I'm gonna see what happens if I switch chairs. Oh, I like this so much better. I should have been on this side. Should have been on this side. This is like the wrinkle eraser. It's like another reason is because I think a lot of confusion happens because we're not sure who's taking the lead these days. A lot of gender roles have broken down, and so guys are like, what do women want? We don't know what they want. And women are like, how come guys never make the first move anymore? Why are they such pussies? And the reason they're such vaginas is because we're not really sure what it is that we do want. So this dovetails us into the discussion, what women want. So the last Sophia's Dating Myths Busted Periscope that I gave, Black Pyro asked, what do women want? So, have you ever found yourself asking that question? What do women want?
What do women want? Not really. I'm no, only because I'm
this lady killer.
Whoever I'm with, I'm really comfortable talking to them about what they want. Like, and I don't like, and nothing.
Get a load of this guy.
So I have a recommendation, and it was a recommendation for you too, is the Risk podcast. It will, whatever freaks you out, it'll help you deal with being freaked out. It'll calm the nerves, as it were, because it's what's his name? Kevin Allison, and it goes into a lot of the like kink camp and all the like. What was the recent one? It was like midget tickling or something.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Yeah, so you get kind of...
How specific of a fetish get?
They have to have beards, apparently, and be very short. I was surprised. I was like, okay. And afterwards, after being totally weirded out and grossed out, I was like, why not? God bless him.
He scored high on experimental
that was my thing.
In the kink test.
You got something you want to do?
Or push some hearts.
Or push some hearts.
Yeah. People are like, don't heart. Whatever you do, don't heart. Don't heart. I don't want this guy near me. So, what do women want? I say the number one thing that women want is a guy who knows what he wants.
Oh, see, I know what I want.
What do you want?
I like...
He likes these long walks. And...
No.
Yeah. Oh, they liked what I just said.
Oh, okay. Yes, there you go. No, you know my favorite things. Well, I told you all my favorite things. I've got 2 favorite things.
He's the media training.
I'm still working on this. One is that I like when the woman feels a certain degree of ownership over my body and vice versa. I like that sort of shared ownership over the body. So it's like your hands roam, you work it out, you explore.
It's interesting that you call that ownership. I mean, the rest of us just call that physical affection.
No, I totally call it ownership. Like this body is my body.
Yeah, I actually really like that too, but maybe that's why you scored high on submissive and dominant. I don't know.
Could be.
Understand.
Yeah.
But
So that's one of my major things. And the other one is, I have to say, being in love and having sex is there's
isn't that the
something.
point of why everybody's doing what they
Yeah, I guess, but it's like
Who doesn't like being in love? I know there's some people who don't like being having sex.
Having sex with the person who you love isn't always that great. Well, especially if people have a difficulty expressing that love physically.
I don't know if I could truly love somebody who doesn't express it physically. I think that's tied, but I think that's because I'm a woman. It's completely tied. We have this. It's really funny because somebody who one of the people who interviewed me, Scarlett Wild, she and Ali Thies run a I forgot what their show, The Passion Zone, and they interviewed me last year also about orgasmic meditation. And I just saw Scarlett wrote something today, and it was the oxytocin poisoning. Women have oxytocin poisoning. This is why it's so hard for us to have sex casually and or without strings attached, because it's just biology. So when women orgasm, a flood of the bonding chemicals come in, and it bonds us to the other person for quite some time. It's very annoying. So
Can't seem to let go. I don't know why. It's your oxytocin.
It is. So I personally don't believe that in that women can have casual sex. I know some people do, but I don't think they do. I think if they just, yes, hearts for that, they've just learned how to either decouple that, or they're blocking, or they're numbed out somehow. I really personally don't believe that it can happen. But with that said, what were you saying?
That I just my 2 points of the two things that I
the
really
two
like.
things that
Yeah, those
is
are
like
my
Adrian on Showcase hour.
Yeah, well, those are like the two absolute, like, yes, those are going to be guaranteed winners for me. And then on top of that, like I said, I just have a partner who's really into the other thing. So
he knows what he wants, right?
Yeah,
He likes
I'm
somebody
very clear
who's got Roman hands syndrome.
Yeah.
And so what we call the Roman hands.
like this. Yes.
And so, obviously if he's with a frigid prude,
neck down.
Yeah, like that's not going to work.
No.
So I think it's less about like, oh my God, what do I do to get this girl? Like, is that really the girl you want to get? If that is, just go for it. There should be no hesitation because you are on the same page. You like the same thing. So, for instance, one of the questions that we're like hitting everything. This is our planning chart of what to talk about. The how often do you talk while you're dating thing. So some people, they don't want to talk very often. I don't understand those people because, life is short. Why are you even dating? But, and so like for me, I know that if I give somebody my number and they don't call me the next day, I just pretty much assume they're not that interested. And that's just me. And they're like, oh, but I'm afraid of scaring somebody off. Well, if you scare that person off, clearly they weren't for you. Because if it was truly meant to be, there's not that much you can do that's going to scare them off, barring something illegal, Hi, Angela. Welcome. We're talking about how often you talk to people while we're dating, which is under the broad topic of what do women want, men and women want. So, hello. What about you? How often do you like to see somebody that you're involved with?
Well, to see them or to talk to them?
Oh, this is different.
Because there's all kinds of different communications, especially, sometimes I like to Periscope with my partner. Right? There are all kinds of ways of conversing. For me, like having a partner that is mildly interesting, I want to talk to that person at least mildly interesting. I'd prefer to just talk to that person all the time. That'd be fantastic. Because
Same as me.
Because there's a back and forth, and
are you an extrovert?
Oh no, not at all. No, of course, yeah, I'm totally an extrovert.
I'm in Canada now. I'm like really gullible. I don't have my American like cynicism anymore. Everything people say, I'm like. I think that's the thing too. I'm an extrovert too, so like I can take a lot of interaction with people. Yeah, to those extroverts who's laughing at us, Shawnee's laughing at. We're gonna laugh.
This is the face of not cynical. Not see. Oh my God! You just sent like the internet. How do you do? That was nice.
Did you want to?
That's right. I felt the same thing. I felt.
Did you want to buy me a
She
kitten?
wasn't even looking at me. I'm gonna do this for you guys. There. All right, all done. Can we all feel better?
I'm like sweating under this light. I'm taking.
You're sneezing, so you're
Calm
like.
it down.
Stupid scarf.
I know.
There we go.
I'm allergic to cats. All right. Okay.
So
It looks so much
communication.
better without the scarf. I should never listen to a straight man.
You were the one who's like, should I wear a scarf?
You were like, the scarf looks so good on you, darling.
It did. You can't tell, but you can see her highlight in person. Anyways, so communicating with a partner. There's a highlight there, and there's a highlight here. So in the different ways of communicating, I like, especially if someone's interesting or fun, on the phone, it's just really easy. But like, I tried dating some people where it's just like, I'm kind of pulling teeth. I have to be the interesting one when it's on me to be interesting, or to do the being curious, constantly the only curious one. I can't handle it.
No, we happen to be kind of gaggy people, you know, like we're not like gaggy, not gaggy, but like we're like jokey kind of people, and so if you're not that way, if you're like, I don't like jokes, then I don't know why you're watching this, but like suddenly the number drops to 0.
Yeah.
But you know, then you know that too. So you know if you don't want somebody who you talk to all the time, but just know what you want. If you're like, I like this girl, but I'm afraid I'll scare her off because you're the kind of person who calls every day, then just try it. If she doesn't like that, why would you even want to be with this girl? Like, clearly, how are you going to get married? This always goes down to that to me. How are you going to go and have like a relationship together? I don't understand. If like, it just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
But then there are also people who just don't like to communicate too. People who
you guys
just,
need to
in
just
general,
stop.
and that's okay.
I mean, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay not to be a good communicator.
No, it's not okay. This is why wars are being fought.
No.
What are you talking about? Divorce? When people are coming to me, paying me lots of money to coach them because they.
No, if you don't like to communicate, like you can be a good communicator, but you may not like to communicate. Like just seeing someone and connecting with them that way, that's where you get the satisfaction. But like texting or calling and all that stuff, like,
then you should find another hermit like you.
That's it. Someone who's totally cool with that, or just say, these are my expectations.
This is what I'm into. Now, if don't be for women, don't be the girl that's like, I'm totally cool with that. If you're not cool with that, turn around and walk away. Plenty of fish in the sea.
Lots of fish. All right, so communication. That's communication.
We feel so boastful.
We finished it. We did it. We're done. That's all I need to know.
I wish there's Perry drop. We're getting hearts. People are loving us. It's dance break time. Wait, it's teeth.
Oh, I think I hate us.
We do this No, look how many hearts we're getting.
Oh.
I don't understand. My most popular Periscope was me on the bus. Looking at people's clothing. I don't know what the public wants anymore. Write in. Let us know what questions you want answered. Okay. So, thank you.
Alpine Punch.
Oh, damn it. Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what's in it?
Yum.
Okay. Yum is in it.
Yum
Loving you guys. Wow. Somebody in Australia loves us.
We're lovable.
I think so.
As are you all.
So yes, obviously you can see that we're having a lot of fun here. I think I'm going to continue and have Adrian co-host with me. So keep sending us our questions. Tweet me, the Sophia Chang, across all social media. Alrighty, and then we're going to talk about flirting.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one, people.
It is. I don't know if it seems really hot. I'm going to burn my tongue.
Oh, just take your time.
Yeah,
just
wait.
let it be. Just put your ice pack in there.
I have an ice pack. We're late because I was crying my eyes out because, there's a lot of stuff going on right now with the Virgo supermoon, so I'd have a moment, but we're all good. Flirting. So, flirting, okay, this is for all you women who are like, oh, yeah, he complimented me, he wants to marry me. He does not want to marry you. The flirting doesn't mean anything unless there is a date set up or being asked.
Yeah. My apologies. Well, we were discussing before. There are different ways of flirting, right? There's like a flirt with like intention, and I'm gonna try to do this. Like,
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I want to date her. Are you ready?
All right, let's do this. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Can you sit? I'm gonna sit back a little bit.
Sit back. Sit back like you want me to like.
I'm gonna do something. A little turnaround. I'm gonna give her a look.
I'm gonna see what happens. Was that?
I don't know if you saw it. Try again. You know what? Internet, I'm going to give you the look.
This is not Adrian. I have...
Alright, I gave that to her. I don't know if you can see it. I'll give it to you, alright?
Alright, here, I'm going to watch it. Oh my God. Oh my... Oh, look. Just peek.
That's my look. It's like, oh yeah.
Dude, you look so creepy.
Yeah.
I think it's lighting. I think it's the lighting.
Yeah,
it's the lighting.
It's like you can't see my.
Angela thinks it's funny. She thinks your look was funny.
I'll try to get one down here. There we go. There. Yeah, that's it. So that's like a flirtatious look. That's like I'm tilt head down here like this. Like
he's giving the mechanics. Of
yeah,
the
they're a little mechanics. Yeah.
Oh my God, you got your look slammed.
No,
you just got slammed.
Man, you people are harsh.
The internet. It's the internet.
But there's another look that's flirtatious. Like, yeah, it's different. It's like, more sort of open. Whereas the little bit of gardenness, the gardenness is like, the gardenness actually is sort of like a little bit of a come hither, right? It's a male version of come hither.
Yeah. So the look, there's one thing that I fall for, and I talk about this in my No More Nice Girl webinar, and that's the sex look. And the reason I and a lot of women fall for that is because it comes from here. It comes from the sacral chakra. It's the power look. I mean, not the sacral, the solar plexus. Don't look at my sacral. Sorry, not sacral. Don't look at my sacral. Solar plexus, the power chakra.
I don't know what I just looked at. I don't know. That's not my field of study. I mean, it is. I think. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what I want.
I was interviewed recently for the Mystery is Over Summit, and it's about empowering women's sexuality. And I told him I was interviewed by a doctor for women's health, and he was like, "Do you remember what you said?" You were like, "Oh, I'm all for women's sexual health. I promote that all day long."
Rah, sexual health. What can I do to help?
If you're not on the list, you can sign up for this and get some freebies from me. Sign up at www.sexlovestory.com. You can also get the webinar where I talk about that look, why women like assholes, because a lot of assholes they operate from that look. And I have to say, I did remember I dated this one weaselly looking guy, and it's because he had that sex look. From the first moment I ever saw him, he looked at me like he wanted to eat me whole. He was going to just completely inhale me, and I was like,
yes, please. Not me.
I mean, don't inhale him.
Don't inhale me. I get stuck in your craw. Down here.
This is a Midwest boy, by the way. This is not a native Canadian. We're two Americans in Canada.
Don't try to inhale me down by the holler either. That's... I don't know.
So you must have chiggers where you're from.
We have chiggers, yes.
So you knew what
no
the chiggers were.
seams.
You got no seams. You got some hearts for your Midwest talk. You yokel. I don't even know what to call you. You Yahoo. Oh my God. All right. So yeah, give us hearts if you enjoy having Adrian on my show.
I'm not going to beg for it. I'm sorry. I beg for it when I need to beg for it. Oh, you guys are very charming. Very charming. Thank you.
You're getting the look, ladies.
That was the worst. That was terrible.
This is us. This is us on the prowl, giving people sex looks and then laughing.
Hey, I like you, internet. You're looking pretty good today. That's nice.
Yeah, ladies like that. Ladies like that. Ladies like that when you're getting hearts.
It was like stop now. Stop.
The heart is like, I'll give you hearts if you stop talking.
Stop doing that.
So Adrian was talking about intention when it comes to the flirt, because a lot of times you'll get flirted with. I mean, married men will flirt too.
Yeah.
You'll get flirted at. You just sometimes people are just being complimentary, or they just want to make a quick connection, just having fun. So I don't take a flirt seriously at all. And I like what you said about the intention thing. Tell us about
Yeah. So I'm also a dancer. We talked about that a little bit on the
that.
last one.
Dancers have
Yeah.
flirt problems.
Well, so it also makes me more physically engaging in general. And so like,
Did you just tell people you were so sexy? Is that?
no.
It just makes me physically engaged.
Just very physically engaging. No, but it's very uncommon for people in our culture, at least in North America, to be physically engaging. There's very little touch.
Right.
That
And
happens.
we also do blues dancing,
Yeah.
which is a close embrace dance where you meet a stranger, and if they're not disgusting to you, you end up bodies pressed quite a few times.
Yeah, so I've
What kind of
pressed-
dance? Blues fusion for me. For Adrian, you
I do Lindy Hop and solo jazz dance, and I also worked at the modern dance company for a while, and then blues, yeah.
And I'm an
blues.
aerial dancer as well.
Yeah, so we have lots of experience. So I also use my physical presence. Oh, look, I love it. I also use my physical presence to flirt and to just sort of show connection, but without the intention of anything sexual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, raise the roof.
What the what?
I'm raising.
What kind of bowl-shaped roof are you?
What am I holding? Help me understand what I'm holding. I'm raising something. I think chicks, little baby chicks. I think that's what I'm raising right now. It's like, oh, sweetie.
The roof is being raised. It's on fire.
So let's see. When I put my arm, all right, I'm gonna put my arm around her. All right, this is like, oh man, it's cool. It's so nice to see you again, right?
Oh, Adrian,
Yeah,
I
there we
always
go.
love dancing with you.
I love dancing with you.
Oh my gosh.
That's just chilling.
We're just chilling.
Yeah, that's
Did you
just chilling.
see that? He's so casual about this. He just kind of slunk around.
Yeah,
He
and
had a
then
very open out energy.
and I'm gonna do a. I'm just gonna see my hands working here. Are you ready for this?
He's kind of excited. It's been a while.
So, and then touching that actually is not as engaging. This is like clearly not sexual, right? This doesn't feel sexual to you.
not at all.
All right, try this.
I just got so creeped out,
Yeah.
you guys. I'm gonna call the
It's
cops
because
right now.
she knows that this is like disingenuous.
So gross.
But if like little touches like the shoulder like this, the little intimate touches without, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys just hearted the fact that you creeped me out. Thanks. Oh my god, the cat! Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, not a big fan myself.
We're not fans of this cat.
No. So less is more when you have intention. Like if to show that you're interested in somebody, those little touches can be way more intimate than a full, even like the blues dancing body hug,
Right.
basically. And they send a much clearer message. Yeah, see?
Oh, the ladies love you.
Well, it's helpful, so you know how to interpret what's happening, right? Because if someone's just chilling with you and you're like, oh, this is getting hot. And the guy's like, no, it's not happening right
You
now.
are so white.
Oh, street. I'm street. No, see, that's how street I am. See all those hearts? That's how street I am. Street. So yeah, the physical intention and the physical intention and the sort of how you express your face and your body dynamics, all those things. One of the things. So one other thing. I'm gonna give one more suggestion.
Where is he from? I don't know. I'm really sorry I brought him on.
From Toledo, Ohio. They know nothing of love in Toledo, Ohio.
The straight street,
Yeah,
y'all.
That's it. So one of the things
That was really white of me.
that was pretty white. We are wetting it up.
Pittsburgh!
Oh, that's where the Midwest
Let's all
begins.
yell out white places. I knew you were from close. She's like, you were like those dorks I grew up now.
Oh, right. So no, the people where I'm from had no concept of flirtation.
Yeah, Australia in the house. Britain's crazies and jailbirds.
That took a lot of
It took a lot. It took too much.
I'm pressing the idea on you right now. Jailbirds. I'm gonna give one more simple one, and this is the way I dance too. Is you have to, when you engage someone physically, all the criminals. Yeah. When you engage someone, yeah, sure. When you engage someone physically, if you can speak with your whole body, one idea, and it's sort of like. You know, the Death Star in Star Wars, like, has those lasers that go out into one point, and that one point becomes a major point. Star Wars, yeah. So you want to do that if you intend to flirt, like, I'm gonna get with you, that kind of flirtation.
So you make a prehensile projectile,
almost,
and you want to
you want to focus
towards her.
So what you do is you take your physical body and you square your shoulders and you put your face and you sort of focus all the energy.
Where do you put your face?
Into sort of like, I'll see, it's hard to do off screen, but like, this is
holy mother.
This is fully engaged, right? But I'm fully engaged, and I tilt just a little.
So he's basically showing you, guys, physically how to do this woo thing that I was saying about the power chakra. He basically like brought his energy. It was like at me, and it was like this. Like, he used the force on me.
And then, because that can also be felt as creepy, you tilt something.
You tilt something.
Seriously, you tilt your leg, you tilt your shoulder in a little bit, and it takes the edge of the creepiness off.
There you have it. Actual practical tips and ways to convey your flirt without needing to rely on stupid lines or anything.
If someone's looking away from you, they're not interested in you. Like, if they're like talking, oh, hey, yeah, it's so cool, all right, yeah.
Yeah, they keep looking somewhere else for somebody cooler to walk along.
Not into you. Just walk on by. Like that.
Fingerman just walked by. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. It looks
That's
like,
our cat.
You know what it looks like? It looks like that thing that you buy at the 99-cent store to dust.
She's an old cat. She's been around the block a couple times.
Apparently, been around my drapery and the Dollar Tree, and my cleaning lady, I think, brought her over the other day to.
Sad cat. She's a sad old cat.
Oh, love you too, Shauna. Thanks for do this again. We will. We
will.
You can't stop this.
So we're missing one thing. We only briefly kind of. Do we skate over the BDSM, or we pass that?
What else is there? I mean, do you guys have any questions? Write us. We'll
address them.
We'll address them. You can watch the replay. So yes.
Oh, I did want to talk about sort of partnering. So say you were into you have a particular kink, and your partner does not. I think that's a pretty serious conversation topic.
And this was one of the questions on the test too.
Yeah.
Whether it was basically the non-monogamy percentage level that you are. We got very different percentage levels on that. One of us is okay with outsourcing. The other one's like.
I'm the one who's comfortable because I'm a big believer in sort of Dan Savage's philosophy is if you genuinely love someone like deeply, but maybe you can't satisfy their particular kink. The way our previous generation has expected us, sort of the nuclear family stereotype, where it's like you have to be everything: the emotional support, the physical, your physical connection. You have to be everything, the best parent with this other person, and that's exclusive, and that's entirely exclusive. And I'm more of the belief that if there's something that you can't provide, there's like you're just not good at it. You suck. This other person has this desire. You're never going to satisfy them. It's never going to be there. Like, it's just not going to happen. So maybe you're good at 90% of the things and 10% isn't there. But you're like, this is worth keeping. Yeah, I can be flexible on that. Like, for me, the way that I see it, and I think this is also a possibility, and this is sort of where I fall in, is if someone else has a kink and you still want to be the person there, for me, I like to channel whatever's desired. So it's sort of like you enter into like an emotional state, and you try to think about what's motivating you, what is driving you, and what it is your partner needs. And so you go through the emotional experience and the intellectual experience to some degree, and you try to become that thing. It's sort of like what some actors do, sort of the method, or I can't remember the name of the thing, but you're basically embodying this other thing that maybe isn't instinctual for you, but it's a way of reprogramming your brain a little bit. I'm a big believer in reprogramming your brain.
Very possible, people. You are not as stuck in your way as you think. Yes,
that's it. That's what I thought. Okay,
you are not as stuck in your way as you think you are.
Yeah. So you can actually pull this off, and then also, quite literally, just like sex itself, the more you do it, the better you get. So as long as your partner is willing to entertain the possibility that you are trying, that you're trying to do this, you're like, if we work together, you communicate afterwards. You don't want to take the adventure out of
right, right, the spontaneity or the fun out of it, yeah.
But you need to have a time and place.
I like to have I sometimes like to have a like a debrief.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for those of us who are into more kink or into more like scenes. In the BDSM community, we call them scenes. And so when you have a scene, you need to have aftercare, proper aftercare to, emotionally protect your sub afterwards. And then that's a good time to also maybe check in and debrief for next time.
Yeah, so I think that's the long and the short of it for me, is like, just make sure that you do everything with care and love. That ultimately that's the goal. Whatever you do, let your intention be love and caring.
You have just won the hearts of every woman watching. And so basically, ladies, how to translate this is it's about priorities. Do you want your partner to be the person who fulfills all of your sexual needs, and because you're monogamous, and I prefer monogamy myself. So do you want them to fulfill all of your sexual needs? Is that really high on your list? Or do you want the person to be like, okay, I just want a stable person who's going to be a good dad. It's okay. Sex is not that important to me. And everybody has like these different priorities for what's important to them. If you do want okay, I want somebody who I have really good sex with, and that's more important. Is there other things that you're willing to say are less important, right? I know I hate using that word, but in a sense, it's true.
Well, no, there's a certain point where compromise becomes sacrifice, and that's where you have to be concerned.
I see. So that's the difference for you.
There's a huge difference. Right. Yeah, once you're giving up a part of yourself. Right. In order to be with the person, then
compromise is definitely good.
Yeah, compromise means you can negotiate a middle that a sacrifice is like, no, I gave that up.
So, for instance, like one of the things that being an extrovert, right? I like to have a lot of friends. I don't expect my guy to be the only person that I talk to, because that would also be boring. So, I actually prefer the company of women personally, and so I definitely.
Me too. Cool.
We'll bet, Adrian.
No, actually, I like we were saying before, is I have best friends who are women. Alluding to our previous conversation.
If you guys missed it, you suck. But
I still love you.
Oh, Adrian, stop being.
I'm a sucker for love.
Oh my god, I almost died. I almost died.
We just did that.
I have to recover.
Yeah. So no, I do like the company of women too, but I also have male friends.
I prefer the company of women, and so I have a whole network of girls to text and talk and Skype and go out with and go eat horrible food with and take pictures with, and so that's really important to me. And so I always hate when people pull the girls pull the disappearing act. When they get a boyfriend.
Oh, I hate that shit. Yeah. No. It's sort of like, the same thing happens with parents, right? They get a kid.
Oh, that's why, yes.
I hate that. They disappear into, I give people 6 to 8 months to not be human beings.
Right.
Be slaves to the child. And after the 6 to 8 months, you should begin to emerge.
Adrian is a dad, so he's not just saying this out of nothing, out of nowhere.
That was a major priority after our child was born. is that I did not lose my personality. I was still a human being. I would still be a human being to the kid as they grew up.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't stand the mommy drone thing that happens, and all they talk about is their children. You are a whole person.
You are a whole person. You still have needs and desires, and you're an adult, and you still have to get through life, man.
And after 18 years, the kid is off doing its own thing too. Who are you then?
Who exactly? You don't want to be left out in the cold.
Were we watching each other to see if we do it again?
I couldn't look. All right.
All right.
So I think we hit our points.
Pretty much hit everything. I mean, is Periscope even running? There's like a time limit to this.
Oh, boy.
So I thought it was a half hour, but it's still going. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thanks for watching this round.
Yeah.
We may tape some more in advance when we are no longer in person.
I like it one more week.
Fans, you should be crying too. We need to have a Bring Sophia to Montreal fund. Or bring Adrian to where the hell Sophia
wherever you
is.
are.
Yeah, I'll probably be in LA for the winter, for the long winter. So, again, come dance with us if you see us.
I'll see you later, Internet. It was really nice chatting.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Ready? Here he goes. It's harder for me, right? Because the flirt comes because the flirt is like a receptive flirt.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not a dominator, so I'm not going out to do the flirt. Mine is more of the you are giving some serious flirt.
I guess. All right. What's that?
I feel like we're gonna have a mental breakdown soon.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
Say goodbye to the pretty people.
Next time I'll explain why I know how to do this.
Oh, I'm about to do another broadcast right after this, so I can find out. All right, so go ahead and follow on sexlovestory.com. Join the Facebook group if you're a woman. Sign up to get the free webinars and also updates on the other stuff. Love the show. Made me laugh lots. Good info too. Oh, thanks so much, Angela. I thought you were leaving. She couldn't go.
No.
It was the look.
I love you. I love you, Internet.
This is why more than one woman has wanted to marry you.
Oh yeah, I'm married twice. First one's in it.
Some of us are still waiting for the first.
I know I didn't pay that bill, but you know, I just want to spend more time with you than to do something frivolous like that. Yeah, see. No, I never said that.
He pays his bills. He's very responsible.
I have it on auto pay because I don't pay my bills. I have to
auto pay as well. I
as
highly recommend you guys do that.
You want a good sex life? Auto pay.
I talked about the link between sex and money. That webinar is also sign up at my page. You'll get all the info on how to get that for free.
Auto pay will get you laid.
Auto pay will get you laid.
Auto pay will get you laid. Auto pay will get you laid. Auto pay
will get you laid. This is really our theme song here. All right, well.
Good night, everyone.
Whiting it up, guys. You know it's white when an Aussie tells you that. It's pretty damn white.
Yeah.
Whiting it up, guys. We need some soul.
Man.
And he's a ginger too. I mean, you'd think he's eaten enough souls.
See these freckles? Oh, you can't see. There they are.
Yeah, we can see those freckles. Anyone can see those freckles.
Those farms. Oh, those farms. Sorry, just look there. I didn't go there.
Oh, ladies, what am I gonna do here? I can't hold on to this sexiness. It's just exploding out.
Next time, shirtless.
I think the FCC might shut us down. Obscenity laws. So next time we'll be talking about we're gonna revisit the men and women being friends thing, and we're gonna talk about the different tracks, friend zoning, and I think we're gonna talk about friends with benefits, casual sex, and dating dads, dating as a dad.
C'est moi.
Or whether you want to date a dad.
C'est moi.
It's that right here. Dad, you can date. So awkward. It's such an awkward thing to say.
I'm comfortable in that zone.
That's
Awkward zone. That's my